All right, what's good, everybody, man? So, look, I got breaking news for y'all. I'm releasing this at 8 a.m., okay? Now, the breaking news is Georgia has landed superstar offensive lineman Tyreek Jemison, who has continued to climb up the ranks. Remember, he was a three-star. He has climbed all the way up to a four-star prospect. Now, remember, Georgia has a bunch of prospects committed on the offensive line from the state of Georgia. Graham Houston from Buford, Zakiya Hilton, obviously from Carrollton, Zachary Lewis, also from North Gwinnett. So they put together a pretty good class, obviously offensive line wise. They also have a Kenny Ogboko as well that's committed as a four-star prospect. So Georgia's done really good with this class yet again, and obviously the last piece for the number 5, obviously in this class, is Tyreek Jemison. Now, as you guys all know, I brought this commitment, actually hosted this commitment for Tyreek when he committed to obviously Kentucky. Didn't really see Georgia take it back into this race once he committed. Obviously, when we reopened his commitment, several teams had reached out. I think LSU was a team. Georgia obviously was a team that was recruiting him hard. And this kid is just obviously the testament of hard work. His story, like when you talk to him, man, he really got it out the mud. Great parents, great family. But a kid that was underrated, man. I remember, following him sophomore year, and the kid wasn't really known. And I remember he's like, Coach, put me out there if you can, man. Coach, put me out there. And I just remember, him continuing to grind. And then obviously he had this one big moment, and him just terrorizing the defender. And then from that point on, man, he continued to build, and then from there he was a well-known prospect and continued to climb up the boards. So that's how recruiting is sometimes. You're not going to always be a star as soon as you start out as a sophomore. Sometimes you have to earn it and grind and get it out the mud. But really, if you're a young prospect, you just need the right person to really expose you, I would say. Obviously, you want to do great things. Obviously, you want to continue to put your head down. But you just need the right person to see you, whether that is a scout, whether that's a media member, whether that's a coach, whether that is obviously somebody that's on the staff. You just need somebody to like your game and can see a future, of you. And I love that Tyreek's going to Georgia. How early will he play? I'm not sure, but the young freshman got a lot of burn this past year. Look at Juan Gaston. Dontrell Glover now from Langston Hughes is a starting guard for them, and he rotates a little bit of different spots for them. So the thing with Georgia is if you can play, they're going to play you. You ain't going to have to worry about sitting on that bench. He already has good size. I think Tyreek's 6'5". Obviously he shed a little bit of weight from where he was before, but athletic, get to the second level, get downhill, move his feet well. He'll just have to continue to trust the process. Not saying he can't play year one. He definitely could. But like I said, he'll be, going up against a lot of, different people playing offensive tackle, and they already got massive guys. So my message to him, the outstanding player that he is, continue to grind, continue to work. Georgia's known for putting guys into the league, and I know that's what Tyreek wants. So he's going to pretty much a factory. That's all Georgia does. Tate Ratliff, Dylan Fairchild, Amarius Mims. I can go on and on and on. They produce offensive linemen and get them boys ready to go to the league. So he made a great choice, man. I'm happy for this kid. I'm going to continue to follow his stories. I told him and I talked to him. I'm going to continue to push him out there. If he has any big accolades, I'm going to do that. So this is a really great kid, man. One that won't be in a lot of trouble, puts his head down, and just works and grinds. So, yeah, Georgia fans, y'all got a good one. Like I said, I'm releasing this at 8 a.m., man, so y'all can have this for y'all channel. He's going to sign at 8, but I'm going to release it on my YouTube and obviously my TikTok accounts at that time. I'll release on Instagram probably a few minutes later, man. But shout out, obviously, to Tyreek Jemison, who is now a Georgia Bulldog. Yes, sir. Woof, woof.